Building on the existing strengths of Rugby Six Nations and the Rugby Championship, the new World Rugby Nations Championships is set to be the most significant development in international rugby since the sport turned professional in 1995. This global annual competition will see the top international rugby nations divided into two conferences, the European Conference and the Rest of the World Conference. Each conference will have a Division 1 of 6 teams, a Division 2 of 6 teams, and a Division 3 comprising 16 teams per conference. Each nation will play the other 5 nations in its own conference and the 6 teams in the other conference, making a total of 11 regular season matches per nation per year. The European Conference Division 1 will initially comprise of England, France, Ireland, Italy, Scotland and Wales. The current Six Nations trophy will be awarded in April after the 5 rounds of fixtures between these teams. Championship points will be carried forward for each team's remaining fixtures against the 6 teams from the Rest of the World Conference. The Rest of the World Conference will include a Division 1 made up of Argentina, Australia, New Zealand and South Africa, plus 2 further nations qualifying on the basis of World Rugby rankings. Under the current rankings, these would be Japan and Fiji. After each team has played the other 11 Division 1 teams, the top 2 nations in each conference will enter the playoffs, to be played at the end of November. The winners of each semi-final will then play in the final match to decide the winner of the World Rugby Nations Championships. With relegation and promotion to be introduced between the divisions, the World Rugby Nations Championships will provide the pathway for emerging nations to play annually at the highest level of international rugby for the first time. Division 2 for each conference will be played under the same format, with conference winners facing off in relegation and promotion playoffs against the teams finishing bottom of Division 1. Each conference in Division 3 is split into 4 pools of 4 teams, who play each other home and away. Pool winners enter into conference semi-finals, with conference winners from Division 3 entering relegation and promotion playoffs against the bottom teams from Division 2. Using the existing calendar windows, the World Rugby Nations Championships will provide season-long context and meaning to international rugby. Every match will count. The World Rugby Nations Championships will be played in all years except Rugby World Cup years. Recognising the very special place that the British and Irish Lions tours have in international rugby, the schedule for the World Rugby Nations Championships will work with Lions tours. In Lions years, there will be no relegation and promotion between Division 1 and Division 2 in each conference. World Rugby Nations Championships, a new era for global rugby.